Good morning. Good morning. And welcome to the First Unitarian Church of Salt Lake City. Whether you've been coming here for years or this is your very first time, we are so glad that you joined us for our special service, my favorite service of the year, our annual Christmas pageant. Today, we tell a timeless story of hope, love, and wonder, a story that is made even more meaningful by your presence and participation. Before we begin, I have only 2 announcements, friends. It is our own Christmas miracle. Our Christmas Eve candlelight service will be held this week at 5:30 and 7 p.m. Please come. I recommend early. It's not a day to be late. And bring friends. In other worship news, next Sunday, December 29th, we will only have one service at 11 a.m. Our RE teachers will be resting after a busy holiday season, so everyone is invited to worship. For the smallest amongst us, our regular nursery care will be available, though, in room 109. Now, as we gather to begin this time together, let us pause, take a deep breath, and center ourselves in the spirit of community and connection. In this season of wonder and warmth, we light our chalice as a beacon of hope, love, and connection. Its flame reminds us that the light we carry within us can guide us through the longest of nights. Today, we will also light the 4th candle on our Advent wreath, each flame representing a gift we bring to this broken world. The first candle glows with hope, guiding us toward the promise of new beginnings. The second candle shines with peace, encouraging us to create harmony within and around us. The third candle sparkles with joy, reminding us to celebrate the beauty in life's moments. And the 4th candle burns with love, the greatest gift we can give and receive. May these lights bless us as we share in this sacred time together. For those of you unfamiliar with our pageant, let me explain a few things. Several years ago, we threw out highly scripted pageants out the windows. It was so long ago they opened, friends. They don't open anymore. We got the storm glass. We're energy efficient. I'll put an asterisk around that, but we're trying. And we began a new pageant tradition. Instead of people signing up in advance, learning lines, and spending hours in rehearsal, we have narrators like myself and Rowan, simple masks, and a fun bag of trinkets and props that will help us tell this story. Rocky Horror pageant style. But don't throw the coins. This year, in addition to our masks, we are so excited to bring back our tradition of Christmas pageant, a little bit of chaos. Just kidding. You'll notice that we have costumes at the front and the back. Our goal is at the end, we will create a tableau around our chancel. And for that, I'm gonna need some shepherds. I'm definitely gonna need an owl and a dog and some cats and a camel. And we need angels in a full regalia, and we're going to have a star. So search your heart and think about which costume, young and old, that you'd want to be, or your little person next to you might want to be this morning. And listen carefully as we read the story for cues for when it's your turn to go to your designated areas to get dressed and join the fun up front here. As for the other things in your bag, listen carefully, and we will tell you when to pull out different items. We are all part of the Christmas story this morning.
Why do we celebrate Christmas? As Unitarian Universalists, most of us believe that Jesus was a human being, that he was an inspired spiritual teacher, and a compelling social revolutionary. If Jesus was the child of God, many of us believe he was only so in the way that each human being is a child of the holy. There are many ways to experience this sacred holiday. For some of us, we do celebrate the story of the only Son of God come to save the world, and that belief is welcome here. For others of us, the culture in which we live tells this story over and over, and we gather to experience it once again. But it is not only Christian religions that need to tell this story over and over. We as Unitarian Universalist people of faith, we too need to tell this story over and over. Why? Because like all great religious myths that have been told through the ages, this day and this story hold essential spiritual truths. As Ernest H. Sommerfeld once wrote, we believe that some stories deserve to live forever because of what they tell us of ourselves and our world. The angels singing an anthem of peace and goodwill deserve to be heard forever because they are the angels in human hearts. The humble shepherds who had ears to hear and hearts to receive a message of joy deserve to live to the end of time. They remind us of our responsibility to make this world into a better place. The three wise persons, so faithfully seeking a way of a star, deserve to go and search again each year as long as years shall be. For they are the story of our quest for what is best in ourselves and in each other and in our broken and beautiful world. This is the story we are now going to tell once more.
As we enter this story together, please stand and we will sing, "O Come All You Faithful." You will find copies of all of the words we're going to sing this morning in your pageant bags. This is a story about a baby born a long time ago, but it could be the story of a baby born just this very moment. A long, long time ago, in a city far, far away, there lived an emperor named Caesar Augustus. They ruled over almost the entire world. One day, the emperor called together his advisors and said,
"Hello! Good morning, my loyal and obedient vassals. Yes, you may worship me. Yes, good. You will not be crucified. This one will not be crucified. They will not be crucified. Yes, I know, no spoilers. Anyway, my loyal vassals, I have a problem. You see, it is truly the dawning of the age of Capricorn. Yes. Yes. My empire is ever expanding. And yet, there are parts of the known world that we have not yet touched. I think there's like a little bit down in Africa and some up in Europe that we have not yet conquered and enslaved. So, my friends, I need... What do I need? Money! That's right. My empire needs money so that it may expand forever outward. And my friend over here, young emperors, what do we need to get that? Taxes. I will tax everybody under my empire's thrall. And I think the most logical way to do that is to force every single person, and by person I mean man, of course, back to the land of his birth. Now you might say, Emperor Augustus Caesar, that doesn't seem to make any sense. In fact, the amount of time, given our current system of travel, that would take would surely cause great disruption in production in your empire, and in fact cause you to lose money. Silence! There is no flaw in my plan. And so I decree, starting now, every man and any pregnant woman attached to him must travel back to the land of that man's birth in order to register for a census so that I might tax them to my heart's content. Can I get a Hail Caesar? Hail Caesar! Caesar out.
Well, since Caesar Augustus is interrupting everyone's lives, this seems like the perfect opportunity to interrupt our story and take up this morning's offering. In your pageant bag, you'll find a gold coin to pay Caesar's tax. In addition, also, please put your real coins and bills into our offering plate, as well as using the QR code located in your pews. Be sure to let a small friend near you participate in the offering by dropping that coin into the plate. Also, please enjoy David and Matt while the offering is being gratefully received.
you all for your generous contributions. Now, let's return to our story. So, following Caesar's decree, all the people of the Roman Empire were required to go to the town where their ancestors had been born to register. Among those people were 2 teenagers from Galilee, Mary and Joseph. Mary and Joseph, can you come up here, please? They were young and they loved each other, and Mary was about to have a baby. Mary and Joseph had traveled a long, long time and for many days, and they were tired. They wanted to rest and sleep. When they got to Bethlehem, they tried to find a room to rent for the night, but every place had a sign out front that said, "No vacancy!" There was no room anywhere for them. Everyone turned them away and said, "You are not welcome here." Joseph was scared that they'd have no place to sleep. Finally, one innkeeper said,
"Well, I guess you can come sleep in my barn. It's kind of stinky because there's animals, there's like pigs and sheep and cows, but at least you'll be warm and safe for the night. So come have a blessing in my barn."
In our story, no one had any room. Their hearts were completely closed. Then, one person, the innkeeper, decided to help. He found a way to make some room. Our Unitarian Universalist values ask us to center love in all of our decisions. Love emphasizes compassion, kindness, and a commitment to creating a world where all people can thrive. It goes beyond romantic or family love, embracing a universal and unconditional love for all beings. This value calls us to act with empathy and understanding, to stand up for justice, and to build relationships based on mutual respect and care. Love is both a personal practice and a collective responsibility, inspiring us to live authentically and to help others do the same.
This is a story about opening our hearts and making room for anyone who needs to be cared for. Please open your bag and take out the heart. Hold the heart in front of your own heart. And please repeat these words after me. May this heart help me remember that I am like the innkeeper. May this heart help me remember that I can open my heart to others. And now give your heart, not a ripped heart, but to someone next to you on your left or your right, and they can put it on themselves or their face, but not on the pews or walls.
I don't even know how I did that.
Okay.
And so it was that while they were in this stable, Mary gave birth to her baby. She wrapped them in a clean cloth and laid them in the manger. Let's all welcome baby Jesus into the world by hearing our junior singers sing "Children Helping Children."
Children, I wonder if you know
Now in this story and in the same country, there were shepherds living out in the fields, keeping watch of their sheep by night. Shepherds and animals, it's your time to shine. I need anyone who has ever wanted to be a shepherd, our symbol of kindness in this story, to head to the table in the very back. We have shepherd costumes for young and old alike, especially if you feel like your young shepherd will need your help. Go back, go be a shepherd. Animals, come up front, find your animals, friends. When you're ready, shepherds, find your unruly animals in the middle of the pew and tend to your flock there, friends. So you'll go to the middle of the aisle, okay? So just middle. They're all meet in the middle. Everybody meets in the middle. Sit on the floor in the middle. Their flock was made of sheep and cows and goats and camels and you get the idea. This was a diverse crowd, friends. The shepherd took care of all of them. They kept them together so that they didn't get lost. If one did wander away, a shepherd would go out and find it. It was very, very dark out in the field and cold and sometimes dangerous.
Shepherds are people who care for other living things. In our story, the shepherds and their dogs care for the animals in the fields. But each one of us is like a shepherd. We need to take great care of each other and make sure that the smallest of us are watched over. We help each other and make sure everyone is a part of a caring and loving community. We make sure that no one is ignored, and especially that no one is treated unfairly. We keep each other, every one of us, safe and cared for. Now, find the hay in your pageant bags. Pass it toward the person closest to the middle aisle. When you've collected all of your aisle's hay, bring it here and put it into our manger. As you pass your hay down the aisle, we can stand and sing the First Nowell. that we've collected will help us feed and take care for our animals. It will even help keep our new baby warm, because after all, kings and cows alike should be treated with the same kindness.
Now, in this story, in the same country where there were shepherds in fields and an owl flying above and horses standing, there was, behold, an angel stood before them, and the glory shone all around. The angel said unto them,
Behold, be not afraid. I know, it's a little scary to see an extraterrestrial being just show up out of nowhere, but be not afraid, because I have brought good news and glad tidings for everybody. For a baby is born in the city of Bethlehem, and here's the sign. Are you ready for the sign? All right. The sign will be that you will find an ordinary baby sleeping in a manger just like this one. They are poor and sleeping out with the animals, but there is great love inside this baby, just as there is great love inside each one of you. This baby will grow up and try to show us how to live in peace and how to love each other. They will show us how each of us can be a savior for the world.
hearing this news, our shepherds and animals wanted to see the extraordinary baby, so they traveled to Bethlehem. Shepherds and animals come all the way up front now. You're traveling. We're traveling. We're traveling and we're sitting. We're traveling and sitting.
Traveling ensues.
And suddenly, the sky was filled with angels, singing beautiful songs and saying, "Glory to God in the highest, and peace on earth, goodwill amongst all people." So sit down, friends. Sit. So sit. No, really, sit down. Okay. That means, though, we need some angels. Everybody that wants to be an angel, go up to the front table. We've got halos. We've got wings. We need a chorus of you people.
Now, let us all become part of the sky filled with angels. Everyone willing and able, take the tinsel halo from your bag. With our hearts full and our hearts open, we place these halos on our heads and repeat these words. May this halo help me remember.
May this halo help me remember
That I am surrounded by love.
that I am surrounded by love.
And may this halo help me remember.
And may this halo help me remember
That I am love.
I am love. Let us become part of the angel song as we stand and sing, "Angels We Have Heard on High." On this night, a star shone brighter in the sky than any other night. Can I have my star go be a star and go to the back and be a star? And walk down the aisle when they've become a star? After Jesus was born in Bethlehem, wise people from the east came to Jerusalem, asking, "Where have they who have been born? For they have seen the star in the east and come to pay homage." Now, not only is our star getting high in that sky, guys, but I need wise people. 3 wise people go to the back. So if you don't see anybody going to the back, go to the back and go be wise. While our wise people get their wisdom, I need junior singers to stand where they are and sing Patapan.
These wise people came from a faraway land, a land that was probably Iraq or Iran. They had seen a bright star in the sky and had followed it to the stable. "We've followed the star," they said, "because we knew it would lead to a place where all people would be treated kindly, no matter what land they came from, no matter what they believed, no matter what color their skin might be, no matter what religion they practice, no matter who they choose to love, and no matter how they choose to create a family. That kind of place, those kind of people are what we've come to find."
Now, in your pageant bag, find your star. Hold it in front of your heart. And your star where your thoughts and feelings meet, we repeat these words. May this star help me remember.
Help me remember.
Of the brightness and wisdom.
Of the brightness and wisdom.
That is with me wherever I go.
That is with me wherever I may go. Now let us hold this star high in the sky as we stand and sing, "O Little Town of Bethlehem."
Ones brought gifts to give to the family. Traditionally gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh, but I personally hope that they bring something a little bit more practical. Something that would help this young family, like diapers, or a casserole, or maybe a gift card. Lord. And so these wise ones brought with them these gifts that will help this new family begin in the world.
All creatures, great and small, drawn by the bright star, and all the visitors who were coming, wanted to see the little baby sleeping in the manger. All living creatures share our earth home with us and are part of our earth family.
And this is what happened on the first Christmas. Jesus was born into the world. A loving family surrounded them. Friends and others gathered to celebrate them as well, because they believed there was so much goodness inside all people.
So it is in our world today. In a world that sometimes seems hopeless, we can still look to the future with hope. Every time a baby is born, we hope that this child will be one of the ones who leads us to a world of righteousness. And every time we tell this Christmas story, it reminds us that we must go out and work for hope and peace and love in this world. Our interconnected web of life ensures we, you and I, are the ones who are responsible for making sure the world is a better place for all babies that are born. It is that work, the work of peace and justice throughout our world, that leads us each week through the doors of our sanctuary. We invite you now to please take the final item from your bag, the candle. As we look around the sanctuary at our cast of characters, let us shine our light unto the world. Please stand and sing Joy to the World.
Friends, thank you all for joining in our pageant today. Let us take this story of Christmas out with us into our world. Now, this is the perfect moment right now to take a picture, especially if you're tall and gonna sit down for a second so smaller humans behind you can be seen. This is the moment, friends, for this tableau. I love all the paparazzi here today for our angels and shepherds.
I'm trying.
Baby Jesus is in the back, you guys.
Oh, we used an actual bit. Okay.
Thank you all for being here. Do me a huge solid. And if you have a costume, take it back to your table. Otherwise, put all of the things back in your pageant bag, back in that bag, and leave it in the pew. Merry Christmas to all, friends.